wanted to show you guys how I achieved this makeup look. I did purchase a few new items recently, such as the Urban Decay primer, a new eyeliner, and a couple MAC shadows. So in trying them out, I wanted to try them out. So in doing so, I decided to record this look for you guys. So if you guys want all the details on how I achieved this look, stay tuned. We are going to start with the brows. I am taking MAC Spiked Brow Pencil, and as you can see, I'm lightly outlining my natural brow shape. Once that's done, I'll just go in and use very light strokes to fill in any sparse areas. And I make sure that it's very, very light so that way it gives that very natural appearance. And you can't forget your old mascara spoolie to help blend out any harsh lines. Now, to clean my brows, I am using e.l.f.'s small angled brush along with the LA Girls Pro Concealer in Full Tan. I do this step to just give my brows a very clean and crisp look. And as you can see, I do use my finger to help blend out any harsh lines. Eyeshadow primer, and I absolutely love this stuff. I love it so much. This primer really helps with keeping your eyeshadow on all day, and it also prevents your eyeshadow from creasing as well. With this primer, you want to make sure that you take your time to blend it all out so that way there's no clumps or anything, and it's a clean canvas for your eyeshadow to go onto. Now, onto the makeup. To start off, I am using the NYX Nude Matte Shadow in Blame It On Midnight. I like this color because it's really close to my own skin tone, and it's a perfect transition color for me. To help blend this eyeshadow, I am using the e.l.f. concealer brush. I actually use it as a blending brush just because it's the perfect big fluffy brush that's super inexpensive and it's easily attainable. Now I'm using my Coastal Scents blending brush to apply MAC's Brown Script right in the crease area of my eye. And this brush is actually the perfect dupe for MAC's 217 brush. I don't remember exactly what number this brush was, but I do know it was maybe like $2 or $3. Now I'm applying MAC Saddle to the outer corner of my eye, and I am using yet another Coastal Scents tapered blending brush. Because I wanted the saddle color to really pop in this look, I am bringing it a little more towards the center of my eye using windshield wiper motions with the brush. And here I am just taking that e.l.f. concealer brush again and helping blend out any harsh lines. Now here I am just applying the NYX Jumbo Pencil in Milk, and I want to apply that all over the lid. And the reason why I'm doing this is just to make that lid shadow pop. and having that white coat under the shadow really makes your color stand out. Now I'm applying a golden color from the BH Cosmetics Neutral Palette, and I'm going to just take that and pat it all over the lid. Just a little bit of definition, I'm going to take Max and Bark and apply it right to the outer V of my eye. And now I'm just making sure to blend, blend, blend. I really want to focus on blending out any harsh lines and making all the colors look flawlessly blended together. Here I am hiding under the brow with a cream colored shadow from the BH Cosmetics Neutral Palette. And whenever I apply it, I am focusing on blending it downwards into that transition color. I couldn't forget to add just a little bit of shimmer to the inner corners of my eye. Now I'm taking the Maybelline Stiletto eyeliner and lining my eyes to create a very subtle winged liner look. And then I'm applying my all-time favorite mascara, the L'Oreal Telescopic Carbon Black Mascara, which I absolutely love. Now, onto the face. For me, since I have oily skin, it's almost necessary for me to apply Liquid Magnesia under my foundation. I love this stuff because it really helps control oil and also helps your face stay matte the entire day. And to help blend that out, I'm going to just use a basic e.l.f. concealer brush, which is $1 at Target. And I'm going to just use that brush to help disperse the magnesia all over the face. Now, along with oily skin, I also have extremely large pores on my cheeks. So I like to use the Benefits Professional Primer right on the cheek area to help blur out those large pores. Now for the foundation, I am going to use my all-time favorite foundation, which is the Smashbox Studio Finish 15-Hour Wear Hydrating Foundation in the color 4.1. I love this foundation because not only is it super matte and helps keep my oil under control, but it's also transfer resistant and waterproof, which really helps your foundation last all day and will definitely be perfect for any type of oily skin. The foundation brush that I'm using to apply my foundation is a foundation brush from Ulta. And as you can see, I will go in with a larger flat top brush from e.l.f., which is $3. And I will just go in to help buff my foundation into my skin even more. I personally prefer to use flat top foundation brushes just because since I do have large pores and I do have lash lines, I want to make sure that I get my foundation to really pat into my skin and cover up any imperfections and any lines, any holes, anything like that. Now, onto the highlighting. I'm using MAC's Prep and Prime Highlighter Pen in Light Blues. Clearly, this concealer is not anywhere near close to my shade. It's really, really bright, but don't worry, we'll fix that in a second. I am taking a blender brush. It's not the original one, but it's one that I found at TJ Maxx. And I'm going to just take in and help blend out that highlighter into the rest of my face. And make sure you're focusing on getting rid of any harsh lines. You don't want there to be any harsh lines whenever you're contouring and highlighting. So just be sure to blend, blend, and blend. Now I'm just taking my MAC Pro Concealer in NC45 and dabbing just a little bit of it on top of the highlighter and using my finger to blend it out. For me, this combination of both the highlighting pen and the concealer is how I achieve my perfect highlighting shade. Whenever I was in the MAC store and in a couple other stores, I couldn't quite find the perfect concealer that wasn't too bold, but showed up just enough. So we combined the two and discovered that it was exactly what I was looking for. Now I'm just using a wet sponge to apply my banana powder right on top of the area where I highlighted at. And I'll just let that sit on my cheeks for a couple of minutes while I finish the rest of my face, and then I'll come back to dust off the excess. Since I want a fuller coverage with this look, I am going to apply MAC Studio Fix powder in NC45 to the outer areas of my face, and this will just give me an extra layer of coverage. Now I'm just using that same fluffy brush to dust off any excess banana powder that I applied in the highlight area. Definition to my cheeks, I'm going to contour using MAC's Blunt Blush. Now I personally prefer to do a very natural contour, so with that I do use a very light hand to dust on that powder. Also, this step is completely optional. You don't have to do this at all, and you can also make this step how you want it to. If you want a very bold look and want your features to really pop out, then go ahead and add a little bit more powder and make that line in your contour a little bit more defined. For my nose, I am going to contour very lightly. I like to do this just to give my nose a little bit more definition, so I'm going to use just a darker powder by CoverGirl. Very basic, very easy, and I make sure to really blend out those lines. And use that fluffy brush to help blend everything out. Now here I am supplying a little bit of the NYX Liquid Illuminator. This is actually a new product that I just purchased, but I was really interested to try it just because I've really been searching for that product to give me that flawless summertime glow. Now I'm going over that same area with MAC's Gold Deposit Bronzer. And for the last step on our face, I'm using MAC's Mocha Blush. as I mentioned before, here I am again just blending, and blending some more, making sure that I don't have any harsh lines and everything is flawlessly blended together. To add some color under my eye, I'm going to apply just a little bit of MAC Shadow right onto the lower lash line. Now for my favorite part, I am just going to line my lips using the NYX Current Lip Liner. Be sure before you apply your lipstick that you apply some sort of lip primer or lip balm to prevent any creasing or drying out of the lip. For this look, I wanted to do something very bold on the lips since I have a very neutral eye. So of course I had to go with one of my faves, MAC Ruby Ruby. Now this step is completely optional, but if you want to clean up your lips just a little bit further, then I suggest lining your lips with a concealer that is your skin tone. Here I'm using MAC's NW40. To brighten my eyes, I am applying a white eyeliner to my waterline. Lastly, I set my makeup with the Urban Decay De-Slick Setting Spray. And here is the final look. Thanks for watching, guys.